Kia ora, Scorpio. Thank you for joining me. This is your reading for the full moon in Capricorn, the 24th of June. So we've done a shortened Celtic cross today, and we'll go back through and clarify for you what we're looking at here, lovely Scorpios. And these are very general readings, so it may or may not resonate. Nevertheless, what we come out with today, I see you doing a fair amount of assessing. In fact, we come out with the 7 of discs. We're assessing our energy, input, energy, output. What have we reaped? What have we reaped? What are our crops looking like? You know, that kind of thing. The 7 is a card of assessment for sure. What I do sense here is that it could more so be sort of assessing what actually you have been giving out. It's not so much looking at the results, like what have I got to show for this kind of thing. It's more you're thinking about it on an emotional level. That's what I get from this, even though we come out with the 7 of discs and it is crossed by the 9. The 9 of discs is a great card of being really independent and kind of self-made, actually, if you wanted to look at it in a very sort of, three-dimensional way. It is the figure in the garden, surrounded by everything. You've created this yourself, largely. But I do get a sense here that you're really coming quite close to the end of a cycle. The basis of this is the Chariot. Excuse the light, Scorpio. The Chariot is moving very quickly. And there's a lot going on here. And I think you're questioning where to go next, because things are moving really quite fast for you, Scorpio. There's a tendency, I would suggest, is just what I feel in the cards here, that that maybe there's a level of you're not quite trusting this speeding up kind of process. You're not quite trusting it. You know that you're sort of moving to this cusp where it's going to be a whole new cycle. What's behind you is the 9 of Cups, another 9, where we see completions really with 9s. The 9 of Cups, your emotional landscape. You know what you've got. You know where they are. But it is, like I say, it does feel like you're on the cusp of a whole new cycle of that which you cannot see just yet. But there's a lot of assessment in here. And the basis of it is that if it's not happening already, you really want to be moving. You want to be moving faster. You want to be understanding a little bit more clearly what you yourself, in terms of your awareness and what you can take advantage of within yourself, Scorpio, is what I'm getting. Those qualities that are inherent to you and how you can utilize them as best that you possibly can, without succumbing to maybe sort of mistrust or suspicion or whatever it is. Currently, we see you with this gift coming through, the beautiful Ace of Wands. And it is a gift. It's a gift of spirit, of life force, of wand power, of will power. You really want to kind of understand a few things here, if you haven't already, Scorpio. And then moving forward, we get this incredibly stable card of the Four of Discs, which is a very powerful position. It's a powerful structure, you know, the shape in the Thoth deck. It's I think there's a need for you to translate certain qualities within yourself that you can utilize in this three-dimensional world, because the four of discs in the Thoth deck is such an aerial view of the structure that is so contained that the only road in and out is in the material world, is in the physical 3D world. So it's kind of, it's sort of interesting, Scorpio. Let's just go through and clarify a few things here. So the basis of this reading is the Chariot. We get, for the Chariot, I might just get one more card. We get the Four, another Four of Cups. There's a feeling here of not being able to rest on your laurels, actually, because whatever's going on for you in your life, you know that you, as I said before, you're on this cusp. Clarifying the Chariot, we get the Four, another Four of Cups. This is something that comes to us or that we seek without being familiar with its form. And what I mean by that is that it does not appear to you in a way that you generally recognize. But there were three other cards that came out. I've got to read them in the way that they came out. I think there is that, you know, you really want to get down to the bottom of when the cycle is gradually turning, you know. We're nearing a completion. We're about to start again. I know I always go on about new cycles, but this is really quite strong in this reading. Is that I do feel that you want to... you really want to, I mean, we get another Four. You really want to understand those aspects of yourself that it's as if you know that you've got this key that's going to allow you to discover maybe stuff that, you know, you haven't been ready to be aware of yet. I mean, in your subconscious mind. That you know that that's just around the corner. It's part of this, when this flips, it's part of this whole new cycle. So these cards came out with the Four of Wands, the double 11. It is it's the perfect happy home. Honestly, it's the third Four here. There is a desire to have, you know, you don't want to rest on your laurels, but you still want to retain a level of security in your world. You know, it could be that you're going to go on a big trip, or there's a big change. I mean, I keep getting this change happening where you are going into unknown territory. We get the Fool, you know, setting off on a new journey, unencumbered by old things. Now, this, you know, and the key, I think, with this key, that you know there's something that you need to unlock, you're ready to unlock. It's part of completing this. And you want to be able to run with the baton, as it were, with this gift. You know, you really want to run with it. We get the 9 of Wands with these 3 here. To me, it's like you just want to unlock that thing within yourself that maybe is a bit suspicious, or that is drawing from the past and using a past lens to view what you don't know the nuts and bolts of yet. So you can't allow yourself really to view it under or behind the old lens. That is what I'm getting. That is what you want to just figure out how not to do that, Scorpio. That's what I'm getting from this. Let's see. Pixies and fairies, please. What can you give us some insight here? We're looking at the Ace of Wands for Scorpio. The Ace of Wands for Scorpios. Yeah, this is part of your healing, dear friends, is to not put old templates on even present and certainly future developments or situations in your life at this moment. Don't overlay it with old templates. You can see you know, have a bit of faith in knowing that everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. This is just what I get. The Pixies and fairies give us the singer of healing, which is a beautiful and angelic figure. It's a really beautiful card. With that, the sage. The sage can see 360 degrees from past to future. There's no reason for doubt, Scorpio, and you will, everything will be fine here. Whatever the situation is for you, I do feel that quite strongly, that that you can do it. You can do it. You can do this. You can do this. Wow. Yeah. With the journey map, we get 3 cards actually. The download director. You are gaining new information and intel in your dream time. I do feel at the moment very, very important, Scorpio, just to write down anything that you remember from your dreams at this current time. We get the card of crossroads. This is a time where you know that you are at the crossroads, dear friends. And to top it off, we get the monast, who knows what it is to walk in 2 worlds at once, lovely Scorpio. The unseen world and the world of keeping business ticking over. This monast has graduated, you know, and he's created that structure, that home within him, herself. Wherever you happen to be, you will always have that. That is the most important thing in times of change, in times of transitions, and in times of new learning as well, Scorpio. So let's just get a wee word card for you. have we? Yes, and this, I do believe, your divine guidance is helping you at this time. And that is a wonderful gift. To have faith in that, to ask, lovely Scorpio. Right, thank you for joining me. Look, have a wonderful week, and do check out your ascendant moon, Venus and Jupiter as well, if you know. Okay, thank you, Scorpio. See you next time. Ka kite. Toodle.